What is going on, everybody? Today we're going to be going over the Volo fight in Pokemon Legends Arceus and how you can beat him pretty easy and make it a lot easier on yourself. So let's get into it. So this is going to be one of the hardest battles in any Pokemon game. So you're going to need to be able to have some people that are very high level, have max revives and potions, and kind of have a setup team. The way I found the easiest is you need to have Cresselia, Heatran, Regigigas, Dialga. Dialga and Bastiodon here are kind of these floaters. You can pick whatever. So mainly you would have Cresselia, Heatran, an Ice Bug / Ghost type. One of those. I went with Walrein here. You do see he is under level compared to everybody else. And I will show you that he still can do a lot of work. His team is mainly going to be about 68 to 70. And Bastiodon here is kind of built to be a very defensive wall for me to get off these revives and potions so I can bring people back. So let's get into the fight. I hope I had Cresselia out first. I should. Yeah. Okay, so his first mon he typically throws out is Spiritomb. Now, if you don't have a fairy type, Spiritomb can do a lot of work. He can be very annoying, very bulky. He will heal them. So with Cresselia, with Moonblast, in strong style, you should be able to take him out before he can even get a hit. Because if he does get a hit off and lives, he will swap him out, heal him, and make him very annoying. On the Cresselia, you have Lunar Blessing. So pretty much I didn't change any moves from what he was whenever you caught him. And so this Arcanine is going to be very annoying here. He did land 2 moves. 2. Now, if you see, you can't really swap. So what we're going to do is A, sack him off, because then we can come in and do a lot of damage with somebody else. And we have that max revive in the back. Now we'll go ahead and just, we will go with the... Actually, we're going to go ahead and Psychic. Strong style to do a lot of damage. So whenever he does attack us, it just knocks us out. And it makes our guy coming in a lot easier to deal with. So there's that. Now we can bring in Dialga, Earth Power, and do some work. But what we're going to do is we're going to bring in Bastiodon because he's very bulky. So we're going to try to take him out. And then his next mon he sends out would most likely be a Lucario. Probably going to bring out Lucario. And I am weak to fighting. But the thing we're trying to do here is just get some damage off and do some healing. He did lower his defense there. He is close to combating again. Sadly, I don't get to go first. So he does get knocked out. But in doing so, kind of lets me come in. This team is very weak to fighting types. So once he's gone, it'll be very, very good for us. But he did just use an agile style and normal style. His defense is dropped, and we do get to go twice. So we can just Earth Power him and kind of get rid of him. So just like that. Now, our biggest weakness is gone. So, what are we going to do next? Probably take a lot of damage, but we're going to go for Roar Time, get sacked off, and then bring in Walrein. So, the Garchomp did get taken out again. And we're still alive. So now it's Togekiss. Moonblast, because we're dragon type, is going to do a lot of damage. But we lost 3, and he's on his last. Or essentially his last. So, what we can actually do is we can bring in Regigigas, because he can't really hurt us that much. And we're up there with his level. We can start Iron Heading, start doing a lot of annoying damage, a lot of chip damage. And we can attack, heal, attack, heal. So what we're going to do actually here on this first turn is we are going to max revive. Now you can say, why would you max revive whenever he still has 2 mons? You're low on people. Because he can do that. He can calm mine and it won't hurt us. Now it does raise his offensive stats and defense. But now we're kind of in a better place. We got another mon back. So now we're back at 3. With Regigigas out here, he's a normal type, so he is neutral to a lot of stuff. Now, with Iron Head, I can go ahead, Agile Style, and then Strong Style, and knock him out. Normal, Iron Head, knocks him out. Now he's down to 1. Now that super offensive Togekiss is now gone. And we're down with a Roserade. Now, if you were paying attention, we still have a Walrein, which is an Ice type. So, he's going to put Spikes out, which is going to be very annoying. But he did come out and he used essentially 3 moves back to back to back. So, what are we going to do now? We are going to heal. Max Revive. Dialga. I get another attack. I do dig in, and I do live. I did lose that extra little attack there, so he must have, I must have gotten slower. Fixate on Petal Dance. But here comes the super low level Walrein. Now you would get a better results if he is a little bit higher. But we are going to go for that big old Blizzard. We did go first. We did take chip. We didn't take chip damage from Spikes. So, boom. Under leveled Walrein, taking out a almost level 70 Roserade. Now, this is where the fight and your healing does take effect. Like, very highly. Because we did defeat his team. But now we have to take on 2 Giratinas. Which is a Ghost Dragon type. So, the Walrein here, who could be a higher level, could not be. Depends on how you want to do it. But, this is the... I literally went out, picked up the Walrein, and gave him 8 levels from the Cobalt Coastlands. Because I wanted to see what he could do in this fight at this level. He is under level 4, the Giratina. Giratina is going to be level 70, and he's going to be doing both forms. So he's bulky and offensive. And he will start out in his bulky. But with Walrein fully healed and we have max revives in the back, we can fire off some blizzards and do some serious damage. One thing to keep in mind is he does attack back to back to back to back. So it does make it very annoying and very tough to get any hits off. But let's see what we can do. So he is Dragon type. We have a Fairy type out. Very good. So you use Shadow Force. It shouldn't do... Okay, so it did actually way more than I thought it was going to be. But we should be able to Agile Style here. Moonblast. He is obscure. Okay. Interesting. So that kind of sucks that he did get that off. That he did miss that attack. Again, that's another thing that makes this fight very, very difficult. So now we're sending out the Walrein because we want to go for a Blizzard. These Blizzards are very effective, and I'm going to go for the Agile. Okay. Now we can't do that again, but if we Strong Style, we go for 2. If we Agile Style, we go for 1. We're going to go for the normal to get more damage done. We did get the Frostbite, which is big. And now he will do Shadow Force, but we should be able to move next. So we were able to move next. If you look, we can't get another back-to-back. So we're simply going to go strong style Blizzard. Hopefully we hit it. Sadly, we don't get it there. That's big because he does just Shadow Force over and over again. He does knock us out. And we are going to need to start thinking about healing up, which is not ideal. Like, we're down to 2 and we need to start healing. So what we're going to do here is go for heals. We're going to go for the Cresselia. Fully healed. He's going to Shadow Force again. This is going to be hurting quite a bit. He has Frostbite. He did heal from that Frostbite. Now we'll just go for a Roar Time to try and get rid of him so we can switch to the final step of this fight. We do have a Cresselia alive, we have a Dialga, and we have a Heatran. Now, the Heatran probably won't do very much in this fight. He's more there for the Roserade. And Dialga is going to be able to probably get knocked out here. There's the Earth Power, which he did get knocked out. And I guarantee we come in and he goes back to back to back for attacks. Because that's typically how he does. Again, come in, heal. Now again, with the Walrein, you would hopefully do some more leveling. This is us, everybody at base level. And we're going to go for Lunar Blessing. You guys, we kind of need to get that, some of that healing back. Now at that, he is probably going to knock us out, but we need to hopefully that he misses. There's the miss, which is good. We're just going to heal back up. Now we're fully healed. And he's going to go for Shadow Force again. He does typically just go for Shadow Force. He does have Aura Sphere and Earth Power. And it does make it very, very, very annoying. We're going to go for Blessing again to get some hype, get some life. And then hopefully he misses. We can do it one more time to give him a non... So he won't be able to attack twice in a row. Or we go for Moonblast. I'm going to go for the heal. Because you are going to want to play this pretty stalling. Because if he does miss here, we will be able to do some work. So, he missed. Now we know we can take a hit. Or we can go into our items and heal somebody up. We're going to go for the Regigigas. Now we're almost, we got some more people. Shadow Force missed again. Giratina is no longer obscured. And now we have Cresselia, Walrein, Regigigas, and Heatran. Now, we go for the Dialga. Now all we have is Bastiodon, who is the only one that, honestly, doesn't really do anything here. He's just kind of there. Could have made a better team by setting it up better. But it's not really what you're going for. We are going to go ahead and try and heal again. Mainly because we just spent turns reviving our team. And we're against one Giratina. That can actually do a lot of damage. He has used Shadow Force a lot. So now we're going to go for attack. We're going to go for Moonblast. Normal Moonblast. As you can see, it does quite a bit of damage. He did go for the Agile style. So he will not do a lot of damage, but he'll be able to attack again, which can be very annoying. Use the Aura Sphere. We can heal. Or we can go for a normal Moonblast, which will go for the Moonblast. And with that Walrein in the back, he can miss. He can miss, but we can go for heals. And it looks like we should be able to go for the Cresselia to take out the Giratina to end the fight. We are obscured, which makes Cresselia very, very good in this fight. I would highly recommend having him on the team, having her, the typing's very good, especially for these last two. We will just go for normal because I don't know if strong style will take it out. But it looks like it, so it would have taken it out. But you kind of don't want to roll that risk of guaranteeing that he does knock us out and then trying to go through the team. But if you saw, we took him out pretty easy. We did get down to one to two mons left, which you normally don't want to. But if you saw, we have plenty left. Plenty. We took down his whole team. So we went from 6 Pokemon to take down 8 Pokemon. And 2 of those being legendaries. And we were not over leveled. We were actually under leveled with Walrein. Extremely under leveled. So that is how you beat Volo. And he will give you the plate and you'll get everything done. But at this point of the game, if you don't have your Pokédex done, you won't be able to go any farther until you do complete it. And you're going to have to go get Giratina now. And you'll be able to do some extra legendary quests. But that is how you beat Volo. This is the team I recommend. Now, I would go through and level Walrein up. Make sure you have some healing items. But Cresselia, Heatran, and Regigigas are very good Pokemon to have on your team. They deal with his weaknesses very well. And Cresselia being able to take out that Spiritomb on turn 1 is very good because then he won't heal it. He can't swap it out to anything, and it walks around your team. His team does have very good coverage. But that's how you beat him. That's the team I recommend. And I hope this helped. If it did, go ahead, drop it a like. And let me know in the comment section below what Pokemon you threw on your team as your extra. I threw Bastiodon because he's my favorite from the region. And I wanted him to kind of be on the team. But let me know what one you had on your team. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.